Chloe, how old are you?
I'm 41.
Chloe, how long have you been lost in Phoenix?
A good couple of years, you're saying? I'm 41 years older now.
Okay. When did you start using substances?
17 years old.
Who introduced you to substances back then?
A friend of a friend.
Was
Um,
that G, you said?
yeah. Yeah, meth.
Why don't you ever try blues?
Um, uh, I'm scared too. You say I'm an addict and I'm addicted to it. I had got trying to kick down the one addiction, saying it would be hard to kick down the other. I'm not a down. I guess a downer, saying I sleep enough. So I like only being up.
You prefer to be up than
Yeah, I
down?
prefer to be up now. I feel like I can conquer the world.
It
I didn't
gives
go
you
yet.
it gives you like energy,
No, no,
motivation.
no.
Okay. And you have two kids, you said?
I have to get down.
How old are they?
I have a 15-year-old and I have a 4-year-old. Sorry.
And what if you saw your kids out here?
I would not want that. I would not want that.
I say that because there's lots of young people
Yeah,
out
there's a lot
here.
of the kids are getting on the blues and getting on the thing. I hope my kids don't turn out to be like me. I'm saying they're in good homes right now. You know, I just need to get off the stuff and I'll be able to see them saying. But like I said, my it's hard. You know, I have a schizoaffective, I have bipolar, and I have a PTSD.
That plus battling addiction
And the
is just a
badges,
bad
yeah. So
combo.
it's a what's called dual diagnosis. You see, I would have to go to clinic to or dual diagnosis where they handle me with my mental illness and my addiction.
I asked you about
My hair, it's alopecia.
alopecia.
Alopecia areata, yeah. I lost that at 2009 when my brother passed away. Uh, it started going out by patches, I'm saying, and then after patches, it just started losing it all, I'm saying. It's an immune system, I guess. I feel like I just gave up on myself, you know. People say, you can do it, you can do it, I don't. Just the people I hang out with, it doesn't make it easier when they belittle you and talk down on you. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no friends, I don't talk to anybody. I keep to myself a lot, you know. I'm a loner. But yeah.
But what do you ever reach out to family?
My mother lives away, saying to another boy, uh, in a small town, saying he's from not too far from here. Yes, um, not too far from here, saying, but I do talk to her, but I don't have a phone, so I can't call her. You know what I'm saying? She worries about me. Don't be wrong. Just a bit why.
What does your future look like for you?
Um, Honestly, I think I'm probably going to go back to inpatient. I'm saying up on my peace of mind, saying, but I really got to work on that because I've been hearing like voices and going like an outburst of things out of nowhere, just going off on people, saying I shouldn't do that. But I catch myself doing that and I start trying to. I'm like, I feel bad because I'm not a mean person, but I've been saying like mean things to people and saying towards them to hurt their feelings because my feelings were hurt, especially with being I guess I call it situationship when
Does the G make your mental issues
worse.
better or
It
worse?
makes it worse because I don't know if it's a boy, if it's the voices in my head I'm hearing or the real person thing. I mean, yeah, I have really sometimes such lost with reality thing, and I need someone who not just somebody telling me I'm tripping. I need someone telling me, hey, say somebody besides people who are under the influence too of that shit. I'm saying so I can't take advice from somebody who's doing the same shit.
What with so many young people trying G, trying blues, especially
I would
blues.
not, I was like, hey, I mean, damn, you're so young. I wish I had someone tell me, hey, don't do that shit. Thing, it really fucks up shit. It really fucks you up for life. You just keep on going to school. I had nobody tell me that shit. I didn't have, I mean, my mom was, she was a single mother and whatnot. She raised 5 of us. And I'm the youngest out of 5 kids, thing. And I grew up in the projects. Don't mean I have to be the projects or anything, saying nothing. But I'm trying. I'm getting. I mean, I'm surprised I'm alive. I'm a walking miracle. See, I've tried it, but I have not tried the fatty, and I have not tried the blues. You're saying, but I have tried heroin, and I didn't like it. It just passed. I just passed out. I'm saying, um, but I don't want it to get to work where you get psychosis where you don't, where you're just really lost and you're not found. I'm saying like I still can talk straight sometimes, but then I don't know if I'm really actually in reality because I get a lot that I'm tripping. I'm saying.
When you were a kid in school, what did you want to become as an adult? Would you dream of?
Honestly, I wanted to become a police officer. I wanted to become a probation officer. Same. It's a deal of authority. Saying I wanted to go to when if I would have graduated high school, I would want to go to the Marines. I want to go to the Marines. I wanted somebody to tell me, hey, like authority, like a father figure, maybe saying, maybe, I didn't have my father just passed away, but I didn't really know him, you know. But my mother tried her best. I'm saying I can't knock her for not, But it's not her fault that I turned out the way I turned out. I'm saying she didn't have it like that either. She had a real bad childhood herself, real bad childhood. She cries sometimes when I hear her stories,
Out of the 5 kids that your mom had, how many have made it and how many are out here?
My brother passed away in 2009. He didn't make it. I have a sister, my older sister. She used to do, stuff. Now she's off that stuff. But she works, you know what I'm saying. But she stays away. Okay, she's the one that stayed away. She's doing good. She graduated, school. She had a GED. What I'm saying, she's the good one, the older sister, you know. Um, the other two, say one's on the street out there in the west side, and the other one's with her boyfriend here on the east side, and yeah, so.
Would
we're
you say
doing-
that all 5 of you tried
Oh yeah, we tried.
substances?
Yeah, we all three. Yeah, we did. Even you tried. And we're all fuck up. We're fuck up. Sorry, keep my name. I apologize. Messed up. Sorry about that. We're we didn't come out right. I'm saying.
But what do you think led to that? Is it not having a father in the home?
Yeah, I think so because I got away with life. I wasn't a bad kid, saying, but I didn't know what ground it was. Like I said to my room, saying I had my little TV there, saying I didn't have much, but I had something there, saying my mom didn't give me that kind of love where hey, help me with my homework, or if it's just more like here you go, here's candy, here's this, here's that, and you're saying, you know, my mom doesn't do any kind of drugs. She don't smoke, she don't drink, she don't smoke cigarettes or anything like that. She hates that. She hates that stuff. I'm saying, but my stepdad, who she's been with since I was 2 years old, saying he's like my father figure, but he's a meaner. He's a mean person. Saying, um, it's like just a struggle. I'm saying I don't want my kids to turn out like this or even to be. But there are young kids. I mean, young. I look at them like, oh my God. I mean, how old are you? And they're like, oh, I'm 18. I'm like, wow, dude, why do you do this? You shouldn't do that. And they're like, well, they think, oh, they're like, well, you're wise. I'm like, no, I'm just saying it messes up things. I'm saying you can do better. I know a particular person who wants to be a nurse. And I told him, why are you doing this stuff? Because I'm bored and I like it and it's fun. It's not fun anymore. It's not fun when you start losing stuff, saying lose your family, lose your life. I'm saying, and they just doing. I get bored and I do it. Saying, but I need to find something to do, like a hobby.
What
I mean, I have people trying, like, tell me, hey, try it, come on, here, smoke. I'm like, no, I'm good, I'm good. I'm saying, because people are dying off that stuff. I'm saying, I literally have to carry Narcan, or whatever, to, save a friend or someone just on the street's life. I'm saying, like, wow, I don't want to have to do that. But if I have to, I will. I barely learned CPR the other day. I'm saying because the friend's like, hey, well, if I pass out, I'm saying, do this. And I'm like, wow, it's. I lost friends over age. You think? Imagine fentanyl or the other stuff. I mean, this stuff is really killing people. I'm saying, I think when you do it, you're just hurting yourself slowly but surely. It's
what
not
me-
making my health any better.
what message do you have for your mom, your siblings, your children? What do you want to tell them?
Don't do drugs. Go to school, man. Don't try not to be like us. I'm saying there's more to life than this stuff. It's all fun and games. Saying but no, it's not fun. Saying you're hurting your body. You're saying this is your temple. I'm saying just go to school. Don't be do better than us. Do better than me.
If you hadn't tried G at 17, what would you be doing right now? How would your life look like?
Smoking weed. Smoking weed. 'Cause I was a pothead. Just saying. I mean, weed's legal, whatnot, but it's just now this weed. The weed was good in 2000, but the weed now it's like from the dispensaries. They're making labs on real weed's made out of the plants. So you gotta really grow that that stuff, the real stuff. Just makes you laugh, eat, sleep. And then I could still go to school. Say I was still going to school. I didn't want to. I didn't want to do friends or anything like that. I mean, they started, come on, come on. They're like, I was the kind of kid that, you would have to like, come on, try it. I'm like, no, I don't want to. When I first smoked weed, I didn't even hell it right. You know what I'm saying? They're like, you didn't even hell it, dude. I was like, oh, okay, I want her to copy. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't get some because I'm like, oh, no, it's too, or help me paint. You know what I'm saying? It was just too harsh. Saying, I'm like, I like the weed. You know what I'm saying? But the weed now just makes you trip just as much as the meth does. You know what I'm saying?
Were you trying to be cool back then? Were you trying to fit in? Were you trying
I
to
was just,
escape?
I guess I was just trying to fit in. I guess you're saying, with my friends, saying because I was the late bloomer of everything. I never do anything. I never get in trouble. You know, saying they always come spend the night in my house because their parents liked me. And they're like, oh, go to Chloe's house. And saying, her mom reminds and saying, like yeah, but all those girls in San School, they all have kids. Saying before me, saying our kids are already in high school or already have kids. Saying like I was a late bloomer, and. But this other stuff, I'm not trying to do the fit because it's cool. It's not fun no more. It's not fun to me no more. It used to be fun, but now when I do it, I'm just like, okay, now what? I just like the feeling of it. You know what I'm saying? But the feeling, I mean, it just goes away real quick. It's just like a high, and then it goes low real fast.
Chloe, I'm gonna say thank you very much for talking to me. I really appreciate you sharing your story. I really hope that everything turns out better for you. Okay, I'm gonna give you my card with my number on it, so you can call me if you ever need to write a treatment or somebody to talk to. Please stay safe. God bless. I'll talk to you soon. Okay.
Okay, thank you.